Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to be making a DIY mum-to-be gift hamper basket present for my friend who is having a baby. She only recently found out she was pregnant. We are coming up to about 12 weeks and I wanted to put her together a beautiful gift basket, like a homemade one, because I think it's just a little bit more thoughtful. And so I've been shopping and this is my cute, I think it looks pretty impressive, little gift hamper that I made for my bestie, and I'm seeing her at the weekend and I'm gonna give it to her then. So I thought I would take you shopping with me and choose all the bits and pieces, have a look at what's in B&M mainly, although I did also pop into Sainsbury's for some of the foodie treaty items as well. But without further ado, let's get into the shop. Okay, so I've been to the shops and the first thing I'm going to do is go through all of the things that I bought, kind of like a haul. The first thing is this Hello Welcome Little One card. This was from Sainsbury's and this was only 50p. I was going through all the baby cards and a lot of them seemed to be like, hello, the baby has arrived, which the baby hasn't. I think that's like the best I could do. There seems to be a lot of like, congratulations with Prosecco popping bottles on the front of the card. No like congratulations on your pregnancy. So I thought this was the best one I could do, and also I liked it because it was yellow and it goes with the mostly gender neutral colour scheme that I wanted to go for because we don't yet know the gender. Then to go inside the card, I also stopped off and bought a scratch card, which I'm going to pop inside the card. I think it would just be, it's a cute, just thoughtful idea. And also imagine if they opened this card and they did win 100 grand. I would be very annoyed because I would feel like it was my 100 grand, but I always love getting scratch cards in, like Christmas cards and birthday cards. I just think it's like a bit of a fun touch and a bit of like a ooh, bit of excitement. Also from Sainsbury's, I picked up these 3 cans of soft drink, and these are like bougie soft drink. They are by the London Essence Company and the flavours are aromatic orange and fig. Then there's pink grapefruit and there is raspberry and rose. And I know that my friend really likes like a nice bougie soft drink. She's not even that much of a drinker usually, and so I think these are quite cute. And also I love the fact that they are in yellow and pink, so they will tie in nicely with the rest of the stuff in the box. And even though there's pink in there, I do think the yellow sort of ties it in. It's like pastel spring colours. It is like mostly gender neutral. And the two final bits from Sainsbury's are these 2 bars of Lindt chocolate. This is my favourite chocolate, and I just think that they're a really nice gift because they're a little bit more expensive and a bit more premium. I went with the caramelised hazelnut flavour and a touch of sea salt flavour, but obviously this totally depends on what your friend or relatives' tastes are, but I'm pretty sure my friend is gonna love this. The caramelised hazelnut flavour is a dark chocolate, and I know she loves dark chocolate. And this salted one, I think it's milk chocolate. Oh no, it's dark. So these were from Sainsbury's as well, and with a Nectar card, I think they were like £2.50 each. Now moving on to the bits from B&M. So you'll have seen during my shopping that I stopped and I noticed these baby coat hangers, and they also had kids ones that had velvet on them, which I thought they probably looked a bit nicer, but they were slightly too large. So I picked these ones up just as like a bit of a nod to the baby, because primarily this box is for my friend and not for the baby. There's plenty of time to buy stuff for the baby, but I thought this made it quite clear that it was like a pregnancy, baby to be, mum to be box. And these were only £2. I'm going to take all the prices off, obviously. She'll know that these are from B&M, and at £2 you can afford to pick up loads of these. There's 5 in the pack, which I think is quite good, and there were 2 different colours as well. These were the lighter ones, and there was a darker grey as well, so I'll definitely make sure to let her know where I got these from so she can buy more to match if she wants to. I thought this would be quite a cute touch. This is a little teddy bear. This was from B&M, and it was only £3, which I think is pretty good. The bears came in a few different colours, and I did take some clips, so you've probably seen them already. But this is super soft and probably, it does say suitable for all ages, but I thought it would be quite cute to get a little teddy for the baby. Really soft, and I always remember soft toys and like stuffed animals being really expensive when I was a kid, or maybe my parents just told me they were really expensive so they didn't have to buy me them. But I thought this little guy was cute, and I went with the beigey teddy bear colour rather than a pink or a blue because we don't know what she's having. So I thought he was very, very cute. Next thing I picked up was a loofah from B&M. This was only 50p. I just think they're a nice, like, easy thing to chuck in. Everyone always needs a new one, or just shove it in the cupboard for when you do need one. And it also pads out the box a little bit, gives a bit of protection for the other stuff inside the box. I also picked up this body wash, which is a Manuka Honey Exfoliating Body Scrub with natural exfoliating particles. It's by Russell & Windsor, and this was £2.49, and all you can actually feel, it's a bit like gritty. The gel itself is quite gritty. Oh, it smells lovely. But I just thought this lady is going to be very pregnant and uncomfortable, and I hope that she's going to take a lot of self-care time throughout and have lots of baths, bubble bath showers, give herself a little bit of self-care. And I thought that was a really nice, good size for how much it cost, and I think it looks really nice with the colour scheme of everything else I have in the box. And I also picked up this cute floral mug. It's quite close to Mother's Day when I'm filming this and when I went shopping, and so there were some mugs that said mum on them, and that would have been quite handy, and like maybe I could have gone for one that said mum, but I just think this one is a bit more like universal. I think it's super cute. I think my friend will really like the design. It's a nice good shape and size. I love a mug that's like slightly larger, so this is bigger than your average size mug, but I think the pattern's really cute, and it's giving like spring, it's giving new beginnings, so I think that fits really well in with the new baby theme. And that mug was £3.50. And then the final gift to pop in is this Escape Reed diffuser and candle set. So the Escape scent of the B&M candles and the wax melts is one of my favourites. It's really, really nice. I like the fact that the Reed diffuser and the candle match, and they're a nice white colour. I'm not 100% sure what she's doing like interior design wise, so I didn't want to get one that was like a colour in case it didn't look nice in her house, but because it's white it will just go with everything. This was £7, which I think is really good because I noticed that the Reed diffusers separately were about a £5 and the candles were about £4 or £5. I think that's a pretty good find, and also it's a nice big box so it's protected, and so transporting it as I take it to her is going to be a lot easier. So I thought that was a really good find. This escape scent is mandarin, lemon and pink grapefruit. So again, it's like nice and fresh, nice and like springy vibes. And then the hamper itself, please be aware, so I had to root through about 5 or 6 of these exact hampers because they all had sort of like a rough bit of like dodgy weaving on it. So I had to make sure that the one I chose was nice and it looked all finished all over. This is the Storage Shop Seagrass tray from B&M and it was £7 and it's a really nice big size. And the reason I chose one that was a bit more expensive and a bit like larger was A, because it needs to fit all of the presents in, but B, just because I think she could probably use this once she's finished like receiving the gift. It's the kind of thing I think would look quite nice in a bathroom, or maybe even in the baby's nursery. She could like fill it with nappies or fill it with like wipes. I don't know what babies do, it's gross, but fill it with like, you know, bits and bobs that she might need for the baby, and I think it just looks quite nice and decorative as well. So that's why I went with that one. So all in all, I think I spent about 40 to 45-ish pounds between Sainsbury's and B&M, but I think it's all gonna look so nice together, and now I'm gonna put it all together. So that is everything. This is my gorgeous, beautiful DIY gift hamper for my bestie. This is a mum-to-be one, but I actually think this is a really cute idea to do for like birthdays, Christmas, Mother's Day. I think having a big box full of different bits and bobs that mean something to the person you're gifting it to is super thoughtful. And I know you can buy things like this online, but I think it's just a bit nicer to do it homemade. And I also think I've spent less, based on the size of it and the bloody weight of it, I actually think I've spent less than if I ordered one from a company that produces them. But I really hope you found that interesting and helpful and fun. I had a really fun time making it. But thank you so much for clicking on my video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again very soon.